Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He wants to throw it again. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Under fire. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bring in the heat. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. And the Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
So the Missouri Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Going to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. A shot toward the end zone. He's got it down the left side. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Pulls it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got his man! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The play action fake. He's going to take off. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Calls his own number. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him.
Going over the top. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So first down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a
touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum. Oh, they block it. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He's taking the shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here comes the heat. Picked off to stop the threat. And he's wrapped up after a solid. Turn on the pick.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got it on the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. It's complete to the right.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick release on the RPO. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed, takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Turning on the jet. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander of what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulane. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll ride his man on the option. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sideline, be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Sends it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speak, and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it, because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on target this time. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Nowhere trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just keep slinging it. Quickly out to the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. Under fire. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab down the middle. Running free. Touchdown Bulldogs. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Coming out with it, it's Dell. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards, and
he tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Dell. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Here's the pressure. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but...
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Dogs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Georgia! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The hidden yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Let's go! Let's go! Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Brings him to the open. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And with that stop by this defense, now I think it's interesting because obviously the scoreboard, multiple possessions, what I need to accomplish. Do you kick it now because it's a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Southern Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Hattiesburg for some time. They're up by 28 over Oklahoma State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be... There he goes! And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls in.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field.
Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. With the catch, it's Ware. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. Extending the play. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll do it himself. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll start this drive going to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the right side. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Jukes his way for more. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll